Hello, I want to say good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, wherever you may be around the world. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. This is Maya, and I know that this weekend was the past couple of days has been excellent. Today, the weather was just perfect today. Okay, even though it was kind of chilly. Okay, but we cannot the weather cannot put us in a good mood. Like we have to wake up in a good mood, in a positive mood. You see? So this is why the reason why you have to go to sleep on a good note. Okay? So today I have a message. I'm gonna be talking about materialism. People that are materialistic. Okay? And I come to know that it is a spirit. There's a spirit behind materialism. Okay? When people put money first or above all, you see? So you would have said that someone is materialistic because they came from a poor background, that they didn't have anything when they were growing up. That is such a lie. It could not be so further from the truth. Okay, even though that that's how it appears. And this is why I say it is spirit, because that spirit is operating through anyone that allows it. That spirit of materialism. The love, it's something like greed, but it's the same family. Remember that materialism and greed, those same spirit, they're part of the same family. Okay? But there is something about that spirit of materialism. You see, for a long time, I myself, even though I did not recognize that spirit for a long time, I had people coming in and out of my life, just running into people that were just materialistic. But it didn't take me it took me a long time to recognize that spirit. And when I did, I went after it and I destroyed it. Oh yeah, I destroyed it. Okay. And there is nothing wrong with living nice, comfortable, having a, comfortable home, nice home, driving a nice car, your house is clean, and you just living because it's only, this life we have and we got to live it good. Okay. But to be, to love materialism, to be materialistic, to love vanity, to be a person of vanity, to be a person of materialism, and to the point that you are just a cutthroat when it comes down to money. Okay, that is your priority. Nothing is above that. Okay, you're not gonna do anything, you're not gonna help anybody if you're not gonna make a profit one way or the other. Okay, and I know some of you out there, people like that. You see, if it's not gonna profit them in any way, they're not gonna help you. If they're not gonna gain anything from it, they're not gonna go out of their way to help you. Okay, unless they know there is something in it for them. You see, because materialistic people will look at you even though you don't know or you may not notice, but they're gonna try to investigate your life as far as where you live, what neighborhood, how does your house look like, and from there, that's how they will determine the kind of respect they will give you, uh, which um, which rank, how they're gonna rank you, okay, how they're gonna treat you in their life, and you get my drift, okay? That's how materialistic people are. Money makes them smile. These kind of people, they're not naturally happy unless they are making money, okay? And it has to be on a constant basis, okay? They're always afraid people gonna run away with it with the stuff, Okay, when it comes to their money, they don't trust it. They don't trust people with their money. Okay, and when it comes to their money, they gotta have it here, now, and there. That's it. You see, and for some of you, you probably are dealing with this right now. Maybe some of you did in the past, and you just didn't know what it was. But like I said, I myself, I dealt with that for so long. Then I finally, when I caught up to that spirit and recognized it, okay, and I went out and I totally destroyed it, totally destroyed, and it felt so good, and it felt so good. And after that, that spirit did not show up anymore. Well, it hasn't been a while. They haven't shown up anymore in people. You see, because like they say, well, people show up certain ways because maybe there's something, and no, this has to do with a negative spirit. It's a demon. You see, so they will come to try to distract you to traumatize. I don't say traumatize. But something like that. Okay, and this spirit, because okay, when you are spiritual, when you love God, and God always blesses you. God always make a way for you. Okay? He provides for you. You see, 'cause you don't have to worry about those things. A materialistic person doesn't have that. That demon that is operating in them hates that. The fact that you have faith, you trust and believe that God will provide for all of your needs. You see? So when you have the love like that for God, and the Lord loves you back like that, and you're very spiritual, you have a connection, a deep connection with the divine, those demons, they hate that. You see, because they hate the fact that you don't go out there chasing after anything. You don't have to punish yourself and bang yourself against the wall just to try to make that money, because God always make a way for you. You see? But a materialistic person, their relationship is with money, with stuff, with things. That's what their relationship is. You know? And when it comes to friendship, they don't recognize that. When it comes to their money is the money. And like I say, it doesn't have nothing to do with anybody's background, because there are some people that came from nothing, and they have everything now. They have a lot of money now, and they're very good people. They know how to treat people. They don't put value on money and things like that. You see, at the same time, there are people with a lot of money in their background, and they are this. So it's a spirit. It's a spirit, but that spirit mainly traveled through people that came from nothingness. Their background had nothing, from poor background, mainly operate to these people. You know, people that people with that type of spirit, naturally they hate you. You may not have any money at all, but they don't like you. That spirit don't like you. That person, that materialistic person, can hate just about anything about you. And the fact that the blessing of God is upon you, because when the blessing of God is upon you, you have that spirit of wealth upon you, upon your life. It's a spiritual blessing of wealth. Even though you may not have million, but you have that wealthy look. Okay, you can just put on a simple dress, maybe a nice pair of pants, jeans, whatever, and with a nice shirt, some nice shoes, and your hair is done. Even if you don't have no makeup, you still look like $1 million. you know but the thing is that with that spirit, not only it sees that glory up, that spirit of light and glory upon you, but also it sees that promise of wealth upon your life. Okay, this is what that spirit sees, and they hate that. They hate that, the fact that you are blessed. They hate that. That they hate the fact that God always provides for you and taking care of your needs always. They hate the fact that God never lets you down. They hate the fact that spirit hate the fact that you never fall into any trap set up by the enemy. Never. You see? And that spirit, that demon hates the fact that it doesn't matter how much you may be struggling financially, but you always come through one way or the other. And that demon hates that, because these people that are that demon are operated on them, those the spirit make them hustle and bustle for everything they need, um sell themselves out and things like that. This is what that spirit make these people do, sell themselves out. These people can be in many fallout relationship because money is always a priority in the relationship. Okay, they glorify money. Okay, money, material thing is the master. That's what makes them click. That's what makes them bouge, move. That's what makes them tickle. You see, these kind of people. And also these people that have that kind of demon in them, they want to live their high life on your 2 cents. You see, and how you recognize that demon, especially if you, because there's no way you can be spiritual. There's no way you can be so much in love with God and love the thing of the world. It's not possible. Okay, because even Yeshua said you will love one and hate the other. You cannot have two masters. You will hate one and love the other. It's impossible. It's impossible to have a great love for the Lord and love the things of the world at the same time. Okay? So even though you are living in the world, you don't have to take part of the world, even though you do take some part of it, because there's some things you need, like you banking the system, those are the part of the world. Okay? But there's no way you're gonna love the things of the world and love God at the same time. Because the love of money will make you do evil things, terrible things. The love of money will make you sell your soul. You see? But when you love God, all those things, because God says, seek me first and everything else shall be added unto you. So when you're always searching for God, you're always seeking God on a daily basis. He always gonna provide for you on a daily basis. Always. And the demon of materialism that's operating in some people, they hate that. And these people, this spirit can come, through people as friends, people you run into. They're always talking about how, this is just an example, how they bought a house or how their cousin just bought a house. And it's like, and you like, I don't, I, I don't care. I can give it F, because those things doesn't surprise you. Those things doesn't move you. you know when you are not materialistic, when you're living for the kingdom of God, you're not impressed by material things. You're not impressed by brand name cars and things, even though you think they're nice, but that doesn't move you. you know you're not like, you're not in for these things. You're not gonna sell your soul for these things. You see, people can give you millions. People can give you 10,000 Rolls Royce. You're not going to be moved by those things. You see? Because you know what your purpose here on earth is for. But somebody that is materialistic, they are moved by those things. People can easily sell and buy them with these things easily. That's why they will sell you too. They will buy and sell you to other people for material thing. They will do it. And these people, these are the kind of people you got to be very careful with them. They'll sell you out, and they'll sell you to these demons for gain. That spirit of materialism. And if they cannot sell you, if they cannot sacrifice you in any kind of ways, they're gonna hate you. You see, they're gonna hate you. They're gonna detest you. That spirit of materialistic. That's how some of you may encounter these people. They come as friends, lovers, or worker, co-worker, whatever. And these people will come. They'll try to see what you can do for them materialistically. You see, some of them will try to snatch that blessing of wealth in your life. But the blessing of wealth is given by God, and no one can take that. No one can take that. The same way that blessing was upon Abraham, it was upon Joseph's life, because these people died very wealthy. No one can take those things. But the devil is a liar thinking that they can take that. The devil is a liar making people believe that those things can be sold, brought and sold. The devil actually make people think that they can sell them people blessing of wealth when it's given by God. That spirit of materialistic or materialism, it fall into the same is the same family as greed, the spirit of greed, greediness, everything for profit. They'll turn the relationship into a profit. They'll turn the relationship into a business proposition. You see, your relationship with them is a business. It's a financial business. It's like a financial transaction, business transaction. I'm not talking about like in any way illegal. I'm talking about that. I'm talking about like a business. You know, they'll make your relationship. They'll run the relationship like a business. You got to be careful with these people. You got to because these demon operate in these people, and you got to cast them out. You got to chase them away. You got to pray against that spirit, because most likely that those spirit keep on popping up. Sure, because God is showing you what is mostly important. You know, these probably the same type of people. If you borrow, if you did not ask for anything, they'll give you something, or maybe they'll lend you something, and 24 hours later they'll start bugging you. Where's my money? Where's my money? Where's my money? Where's my money? Well, I didn't ask you for any money. Where's my money? Money? I've seen people do that to people. Where's my stuff? Well, example, where's my ladder? Where's my hammer? Even though you did not ask them for it, they offer you to borrow it. You can tell that spirit. Since I know that spirit now, when I recognize that spirit, I mean, it's hard to describe how it looks like, how I recognize it. I just know it. It's like, oh, you better get away from me because I am gonna destroy you. You know, because God loves you and everything, and then God blesses you. You live nicely, you dress nicely, you got a nice car, and people think that you have millions. but it's the blessing, it's the light upon your life, the blessing of wealth. People think that you have millions. People think that you are hiding millions, and that spirit hates it. They hate it's the blessing that they hate upon your life. This is why they probably will come and try to torment you. That's the word I was coming trying to find. Torment you. That's how when you recognize that spirit, when you know who that spirit is, they're not gonna come no more. Because when they show up, you're gonna recognize them right away, and you're gonna rebuke those spirits. But when you didn't know, when you didn't know and recognize that spirit, they kept on coming up to different people, tormenting you, and they had a good time. They enjoyed it because that spirit tried to keep on seduce you, pulling you in. You see, this is why they like that. This is why they always, they're always tormenting you about money and talking about material thing and this and that. They're trying to your mind. They're trying to program those things into your mind. But you see, but when you have the mind of Christ, when God lives in your mind, He blocks those kind of thoughts. He blocks the spirit from operating within you. So you're not gonna be easily seduced by it. Like I said, those things cannot seduce you because those things are given to you. You don't have to beg God for it. You don't have to fast, 900 days, 900 nights. You don't need to do none of that. Because the fact that you always, talking to God, you always seeking God, the fact that you always praying, okay? You always asking God for more wisdom and knowledge because, people that are close to God, we don't pray for material things. We pray for wisdom and knowledge and more, more enhancement of our gifts, healing. We ask for spiritual things. That's what we ask for. But this demon will come out of nowhere operating to people and they try to put this thing into your head. These are the same spirit. They'll try to tell you, you need a 10. You need to live in a mansion. Or if you have nice simple car, they'll try to tell you, why don't you get a new car? Why don't you get another car? Don't you think that car is too old? Or why don't you get a 10-bedroom mansion and the da 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 da? You see the spirit of materialism. These are the same kind of demon. Okay, like I say, they want to live a luxury life on your dime. They want to live a luxury life on your blessings. That's why they come into your life because they know that you can get things materialistically easily. You can get stuff easily because God always give you stuff. All you have to say, just say the word, and God give you whatever you want or may need. And this spirit know that. That's why they come and they try to attach themselves to you because they know that if you bless, they are blessed too. That spirit of materialism. What a wicked spirit. What a just dirty. I didn't say dirty, just ugly. Some of you out there, maybe you have boyfriends or girlfriend that are like that. You know, they're always talking about what their friends have, or how their husband friend, brought them a car, brand new car, or how this and that brought them a house, or how this and that pay for a trip and things like that. Like I say, there's nothing wrong with these things. But when you put these things above them all, there is an issue. There is a problem. Okay, what about people? What about friendship? What about loyalty? And that spirit will come It's like that spirit tried to prove something to you. They want to prove something to you. Okay, because that spirit see the blessing upon your life, that spirit of wealth. You may have it, or it's coming, or you probably don't have it as of yet. But they want to let you know, like it's like they want to, like compete with you in that sense. That spirit. And most of you that are, have a close relationship with God, is that you don't even care about these things. You may have them, but you really don't care. You don't value. I mean, you don't put a, like, what I'm saying, like, you don't put a price tag on these things, because you know that, some things are non-negotiable. But these things are, things, material thing can be negotiable. The material thing can be bought and sold. But understand certain things cannot. That's spirit of materialism. But I hope that some of you will pray to God, help you to recognize that spirit, and when it comes into your life, to chase it, to rebuke it, cast it out. Okay? It's good to have money, because you need money. It's a blessing to have money. But the love of money will that's where it's bad. It's good to have the love for money. Okay, but you know what I'm saying? But when you put that, when it is your master, this is where it becomes an issue. This is where, because it controls you. It tells you what to do, because it is, after all, it is your master. You have to obey it. And you don't want anything to be your master, only the supreme God and the Holy Ghost. You don't want anything in the physical realm to be your master, and to control you, and to run your life, and to be above you, and to be in control of you. And this is where it becomes a problem. Okay, guys, so I hope you enjoyed this message, and I'll be seeing you in the next video. Okay, bye. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the video. I get so lost in the messages, sometimes I forget to say that. Okay, but anyway, you guys know what to do. Thank you. I'll talk to you soon. Okay, bye.